The other day I filmed a big ol' haul video with all of the new goodies that I have bought from BeautyBay, and today I'm so excited because we are going to be putting them on my face. We're going to be putting them to the test. These products have been sat on my desk for so long. Well, I say so long, like 2 days, but they've been like, use me please, and today is the day that I'm going to be able to use them. I'm going to be able to show you guys how they work, what they look like, and I am just so buzzing. If you didn't see the big haul video, I will leave it linked in the cards for you guys. I just go through everything. I very briefly swatch it, but today is definitely more in depth. I'm seeing how it works. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I upload every single day here on my YouTube channel. I love bright, fun, colourful makeup and also project pans and get ready with me. So if that sounds like a good time to you, then definitely stick around. And also, of course, everything that I talk about today will be linked down below. So if something takes your fancy, you know where to find it. Okay, let's jump in. So I don't actually use primer. I have banished my primers. I don't have any primers in my makeup collection. So I'm just going to jump straight on in to foundation. So my foundation is the Be Perfect Cosmetics Chroma Coverer Full Coverage Longevity Matte Foundation. That is a lot of words. That's a hell of a lot of words. And now I had a problem with this. In my haul, I tried to pump out product and it's not really working. It's making a noise now, but it's still not working. I don't know if the noise is a good thing. One of you guys did say to like keep it straight and pump. So I'm gonna try that. But I really don't think it's gonna come out. Oh, a little bit. Oh, it's coming out. Oh, it's really like, okay, I'm pumping a lot to get this out. I hope that in time this becomes a bit smoother because I've just pumped a lot of times and I mean, that much has come out. So who knows? Maybe I will be in luck with this. Who knows? But that is something that I'm not too happy with straight off the bat. So I got the shade Warm 2, and I did mention in my haul video that finding a shade match for this on BeautyBay was a nightmare, let me tell you. All of the swatches online look grey, which, I mean, I don't have grey skin. Okay, I'll try this much for now. It looks like a good shade match, and I am breaking out. Oh, I've just covered it up, but I am breaking out a little bit, so I'm hoping that this super ultra full coverage claim is actually real because I need it today. My skin's struggling a bit. I am struggling with my skin picking. I know. I need to stop, but oh, it's so hard. Okay, so it feels quite thick. It looks slightly dark for me. I don't... okay. It was between Warm 1 or Warm 2. Like I said, I did end up getting Warm 2. Maybe I should have got Warm 1. But I don't know, actually. If this oxidized like the tiniest bit, I'd be in trouble. So let's hope it doesn't do that. I don't know. Okay. Slightly dark, but you know what, summer's coming up, maybe I'll get a tan. I've tried to tan for so long. We had like a week of amazing weather. Unfortunately, I do have Irish skin, which means good luck getting a tan. So I'm just gonna yeah, that's dark. That's dark. Uh-oh. Yeah, I should have gone with, I knew I should have gone with Warm 1. I always go with the lightest shade, but for some reason, I just didn't this time, and I don't know, it's dark. I'm gonna really blend it down my neck because, yeah, you can see that difference for sure. Ooh, why didn't I get Warm 1? Oh no. I'm gonna try and pump a little bit more. Oh, this pump is awful. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. We're getting something. Ugh, right, and I'm gonna put it down my neck just because yeah, this is getting darker and darker by the minute. I think it might be oxidizing, so I want to kind of try and match if possible. This is not my shade. That's fine. So I'm going to move on to concealer. I look ridiculous, but bad news, because I think this is too dark for me as well. This is my e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer. I look ridiculous right now. I'm so sorry. I'm going to pop this under my eyes and use it to kind of highlight. You know what? This could save us. I look kind of green, though. I feel like I do look a bit green. So, right. Yeah. I mean, apart from the shade, this foundation looks really, really good. It's covered up my acne really, really well. So who knows? Maybe if I just get a different shade, it'll all be fine. I'm going to try and highlight as much as possible with this concealer. It's definitely very creamy, which is good. A little bit goes a long way. I know like everyone and their mum has already tried this concealer, so I probably won't do much of a review on it, but it's been like a viral product for so long and I've really wanted to try it, and this was my opportunity to. Okay, I feel like this is evening out my skin tone a little bit. What do you think? I think that looks a lot better than it did. It's still dark. You know what? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, let's try it under the eyes, which is the real test. Ooh. I do like this. I do get quite crinkly under eyes, and I do remember people saying that the original e.l.f. Camo Concealer was like very drying. It made their eyes look a little bit crinkly. So I was definitely going to be picking up the hydrating version because look, I am not having crinkly eyes. No, thank you. I have dry skin anyway. That is the last thing that I could possibly want. But this looks nice. Let me just blend all of that together with a beauty blender. I'm hoping that this has pulled it all together. Okay, okay. All right, right. I think we've saved it. Okay, I like this base. I like this base now. Okay, we're good. We're happy. I'm smiling. It is always so hard to try and find base products that actually work online. I hate shade matching online. It is something I never ever want to do, but I don't know. I clearly felt brave. That's, yeah, kind of perfect. Not perfect, but it's as close as we're going to get to perfect, so I'll take that. Okay, so I've just wiped all the excess off this brush. I love this brush so much. I feel like on camera it looks so bad. In real life, I don't think it looks that bad, but on camera, it does look a bit horrific. So, ugh. I don't know who's lying, whether the camera's lying or the mirror's lying. Someone's lying though. I wiped off all the liquid product off my brush. I love this brush. It's the Sigma Edge Kabuki. They did send me this in PR, but it's not affiliated or anything like that. I am gonna use my Trigwell powder. Now, I love using a brush with powders. I know that Trigwell does recommend a sponge, so maybe I'll do a brush on this eye and then a sponge on this eye. This packaging is gorgeous though. It's like a little triangle with indented sides. I think it looks beautiful. Oh, I forgot about the sticker thing. Right, I'm gonna have to use tweezers because my nails are way too long for that. I'm getting them shaped finally soon. I've always wanted almond shaped nails, but they've just been too short to shape. But this month is the month where I get my almond nails and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna tap some out into the cap. I'm just gonna go and tap under my eyes once again, just to make sure there's no creasing. And then on this eye, I'm gonna do the sponge side. So I picked up some product and I'm gonna pop it under here. Ooh, that's nice. I only used a little bit, but it's so smooth. Ooh, I like that. Okay, and then on the other side, I'm using my brush. This is what I normally do, and pat that underneath. This feels so smooth. Yeah, I really like both sides there. I feel like this side is a little bit smoother, so I will probably use this with the sponge from now on, but that's pretty. My under eyes feel great. And then I didn't pick up any pressed powders, so I'm just going to take the excess in the lid and just go all over the rest of my face with this. I feel like this is lightening my skin up a little bit as well, so that is amazing. Base is on. I love all of those. Obviously, the colour, I know, is a conversation to be had. But all of those products, just like the actual product, not the colour, I think have worked really, really well for me. And I feel like my face is slowly becoming a little bit more matching. I don't know. It does kind of look green on camera. Who knows? But I'm going to move on to my cheek products now. So I have my Mitchell Bronze Pod here. This is in the shade Almond Mom. And the shades, again, on BeautyBay were a little bit hard to decipher. They all kind of look the same, apart from like two really light ones. But I don't like a super light bronzer. I do like a bit more of a dark bronzer. In my haul, I did say like, oh, this is a perfect shade for me. Looking at it now, it looks dark. So because I think this is a little bit dark, I'm going to be using a bit more of a fluffy brush. Hopefully it won't make it as like boom in your face if I'm using a fluffy brush. Hopefully it disperses things a little bit nicer. I don't want this to be too pigmented because that would not be good. But right now, oh, this looks nice. There is a little bit of a sparkly sheen in this product. So it's not completely matte, which I also like. I do like a shimmer bronzer every now and then. I know people don't like shimmer bronzers. Guys, I love a bit of sheen. And then I'm just gonna buff it into the sides of my cheeks. This is nice. I've had some issues with Mitchell products before. I've had them be very patchy on me. His liquid blushes especially have been patchy on me. And I know a few of you have also said that you've had a few issues with them. So I was a little bit scared of buying this product. But I'm one of those people that if everyone is raving about a brand, I will try and make that brand work for me. Oh my god, it's take Natasha Denona. I have been wanting Natasha Denona to work for me for years, and I've just had to accept the fact that they just don't work for me. So with Mitchell, it is the same. I just want it to work. I just want to be friends. It's fine. If one thing doesn't work for me, I'll try another thing. But this is nice. I do like this bronzer. And I am, of course, going to bring it all the way down my neck just because I do think that this foundation is not my shade, but that's fine. That's fine. And I'm just going to bronze very, very lightly down the sides of my nose. I like doing this instead of contouring because it's just quicker. It's easier. It gives a similar effect. So there we go. I'm just going to blend that in. I like this. I'm a little bit wary about it on a foundation that is actually my shade because it is looking slightly dark, but I think if I keep using this big brush with it and I don't use a precise brush, I think this is going to be cute. Oh, okay. I like this. This is nice. Now, I didn't buy a blush, but I have a thought. I thought that maybe I can use one of the lip products as a cream blush, which I don't usually do. If you aren't new to my channel, you may know I don't like cream products, but I do want to stick to these products that I've bought. So I think this is going to be way too brown, so I won't use that. This is the one that I thought could work. It's quite a neutral shade. It's ABH Praline. It's kind of like a nice rosy pink shade, so that's a possibility. I do think that strawberry, yeah, that's going to be way too pink, so I won't use that. Then I have, what is this? Coconut and vanilla. That could work, but I think that might be a little bit too sheer. I don't know. No, I'm going to try. I'm really scared, actually, of doing this because I have just powdered. But you know what? Maybe I should do it. Ooh, I don't know. I'm just going to dab. I'm going to dab and hopefully it works out. And I'm just going to tap with my finger, I think is the safest bet. Okay, it's not too noticeable because these are only very, very sheerly tinted products. But you know what? It's quite nice. Creams aren't my go-to. I did actually think about getting a blush. I did look at the blush options, but to be honest, none of them really spoke to me very much. So, I mean, I'm not complaining too much because my blush collection is pretty crazy. So if I can save on one blush, that's fine with me. Okay, I'm being a little bit more heavy-handed. I feel like before I was being a bit too nice. I've just gone and swiped a big old line on my cheek now. I'm feeling a bit more confident. That's quite cute. That's a nice everyday shade. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it too much on camera, but it's definitely just a nice, subtle, everyday, not too in your face kind of shade, which is nice. It's not taking up my foundation or anything. Obviously, this isn't meant to be used like this. So if it did take up my foundation, I wouldn't be too mad, but it's nice. It's nice. Okay, and I'll just kind of like swatch it on my hand to get rid of all the foundation it's picked up. All right, I was a little bit worried about that, to be honest, but I think this is cute. I hope you can see it a little bit on camera. It is definitely more subtle, but I like that. Okay, and the product that I've definitely been waiting for. Kimchi Chic Pearl Gone Wild. This went absolutely viral and I've been after this for years. I've put this on so many birthday and Christmas lists and it's always just been sold out. I mean, can you see that? It's like sheer with the brightest blue flip and there's a bit of pink in there as well. I'm so excited. So I'm going to start with a brush. This is very, very thick, so I don't know how it's going to work with a brush, but I'm just going to use my normal highlight brush and go for it. Okay, it's giving a little bit of a hint of blue. I am popping this over a cream though, so maybe it won't work as well. Okay, you definitely can't see the magic of this just with it on the cheeks. I'm going to try with a finger. And I'm just going to start tapping it. Oh, that's better. You can definitely see that now. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's pretty. It's definitely not an everyday highlight, but I mean, this blue to pink shift, that's cool. Yeah, I think the finger is the best way to go with this. Look at that. Wow. And I think with a finger as well, you can see the actual shine in it. When I used it with a brush, it just kind of melted into the skin, which is a good thing, but you definitely couldn't see the like beautiful pieciness of this. I'm gonna pop this on my nose. That's pretty. I do like that. It's a lot. It's a lot. I will probably use this as an eyeshadow because as a highlight, like, it's fun. I might use it as like a fun little event kind of highlight, but that is a lot for just like every day walking around. I think I did put it in way too big of an area as well. I just got too excited. I'm sorry. So for eyeshadow, for this little haul, I actually purposefully kind of didn't buy any eyeshadows. And I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I don't have any eyeshadows to try in this video. However, that is not true because a few weeks ago I did the Pastel Roses order and I actually haven't used all of those products yet. I haven't tried them. So I thought I'd bring that second haul video that I did into this video. Now, if you guys don't know, I love the Pastel Roses. They are this like beautiful indie duochrome brand and they do the most beautiful pressed eyeshadows. So I'm really excited. And I also thought that I could try and incorporate this into my eye look as well. Now, I'm wearing a blue top. You know what that means. It's a blue eyeshadow look. I love blue eyeshadow so much. It is my favorite shade to wear on my eyes. So hopefully we can get some good looks on it. This is actually stunning. If you're going to like a pool party or like a festival, this is so good. I know everyone already knows I'm so late to that, but it's just been sold out every time I've tried to buy it. So for the mattes, I'm definitely not going to be doing a matte heavy look, but I am going to be using my Project Level Up palette, which is my Natasha Denona Mini Triochrome. Now, you may know I'm not a fan of this palette really, but I'm going to go in with this lilac matte. And I'm just going to start blending that all the way through the crease. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but at the same time, I also don't know. So, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. So I'm being quite rough with this. I'm not being super, super precise. I'm just whacking it on. I'm going to whack it all over the lid as well. I really didn't like this palette when I reviewed it. I did buy it on launch and I'm still not a fan, to be honest. I'm really not. Yeah, it's one of them palettes. Will I ever be able to get rid of it? Probably not, because it's Natasha Denona and she has some kind of curse on me, I think, where I just can't get rid of any of her things, even though I don't like them. But I threw it into my Project Level Up just to make sure that I didn't like it, and shocker, I don't. Okay, so that's just the kind of crease work that I'm going to do. It's just one shade in the crease. I'm trying not to use many products that I already own. I do want this to be very much focused on the new in my collection because I've just been so excited to try them. I was so close to trying these products when I went to work the other day, but I was scared because I'd never tried them before and I was on a time crunch, so I didn't want to put this foundation on, for example, and notice that it'd be really dark and then go, oh my god, I don't have time to change my foundation. But also, I wanted this to be a truly genuine first impressions, and it has been. I feel like this foundation shade is definitely morphed a little bit into my shade. I think those cheek products have really helped it out, which is good. I'm really not happy with the pump though. I don't know, can you return things to BeautyBay once they've been used? I don't know, I'm gonna have to see. But you can just tell how long I'm blending this shade. I have so many eyeshadow palettes, I don't have time to be blending it so long. And it's still patchy on the outer corner. Oh dear. Okay, that took a long time to put one shade on. I'm not happy with it, but I've done enough Natasha Denona rants over the past month, so I'm gonna keep stum. We all know. So these 6 shades are my new, the Pastel Roses shades. The palette is disgusting. Please just ignore that. I think I want to use one of these 3, either these 2 purples or this blue. I'm thinking more the purple just to have a little bit of contrast. That could be nice. And I'm thinking Aurora Borealis, which is this really interesting purpley yellowy shade. Let me swatch that. That could work really nicely. Or this shade is Soul. They do look quite similar. Soul has more blue in it though. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with Soul. Look at that blue shift there. And then it's purple. That's beautiful. Yeah, Soul won the day. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you in. Just because I want you to see this beautiful goodness going in. Here we go. This is Soul. Oh, beautiful. That's really special. Wow. I'm hoping you can see that duochrome. It's so difficult to show duochromes on camera. There you go. You can see that in the mirror. That looks so strange. Look at my face. But yeah, I think you can see that there. It's like super bright blue on the inner corner and then more purple on the outer corner. In person, it is looking like crazy. Let's see if I can do it this way. Oh, that's easier. Look at that. Yeah. You can see that flip there for sure. This is the first time I'm trying this on my eyes. And I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go in to this darkest matte shade here. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of a wing. I don't want it to be too crazy, but I just want something a little bit extra in this look as well. I know, of course, this isn't a first impression, but bear with. I'm very happy that I got to try that. I do have a really bad habit of buying shades, especially single eyeshadows, and then just not using them. But this shade is so special. I definitely have this in my mind now. Cute. Cute, cute. Okay, and just because I'm desperate to see this on the eyes, I am going to do it. I'm going to pop this over the top. It's got a very similar sheen, actually. They are like identical shades. Wow. The Kimchi is just adding a little bit more texture. Spot the difference. This is just more textured and then this is more smooth. So it kind of depends what you're looking for, but They are very, very similar. That's crazy. Okay, and then this is the Kimchi on both eyes. It looks so cute. All right, so I'm going to pop off camera. I'm going to do my brows and my lashes because I don't have any brow products or lash products. But definitely stay tuned because we have 3, 4, 5 lip products. And so I don't know what I'm going to use on my lips right now. But I'm excited. Whatever it's going to be, I'm excited. So definitely stick around because we're not done yet. So the eyes are done. I love this look. It's very, very minimal for me, but it's just such a comfort zone look. Just a very, very light matte in the crease, nice blue wing, beautiful duochrome. What more can I ask for? Literally nothing. Well, big, big, big lashes, which I've got, baby. So let's move on to lips. Now, like I said, I've got a lot of lip products. So let's start with these. These are the BeautyBay tinted lip balms. And I don't think these are going to be it. Like, this is very, very dark. They smell amazing, though. Oh, they smell like their names. This is cherry. I mean, it could go, but it's not the vibe I'm looking for. I also have strawberry, which is very, very pink. I think this will clash a bit too much. Then I do have coconut and vanilla, which probably would work. It's a very, very nice nude, but I kind of don't want to use this because I've already used it on my cheeks. But for the sake of trying things on, I'm just gonna pop it on my lips. That's what that looks like. It's really nice. It is more pink than I thought it would be. But you know what? For just an everyday lip tint, really like that. But I am going to wipe this off. So I could use my NYX stick thing. I did try this on in my haul though, so I'm not going to do that, which means there is one left. This is the one that I've been wanting to try for so long. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Praline, and I'm actually going to line my lips before I do this. Once again, I'm just using Colourpop Beeper. This is in a project pan right now. Okay, and let's try this on. I'm nervous just because in the past when I've tried Anastasia lip products, they've all been so dry, but I got the Satin formula on purpose, so let's try this on. There's a bit of a pull. Okay, that's nice. I would like some more sheen personally, but this is like a satin matte, so I can't really complain. That's a nice color though. It goes with this look. I think it's the best shade match for this look. Now, what are we thinking about this foundation? I think it is yellow. Maybe I should have gone for neutral. I don't know. No, maybe not. My hands do kind of match. I don't know now. With all of my makeup on, I do kind of feel like it is a good match. I probably could have gone lighter with this, and it probably doesn't help that I've blended all of my bronzer down my neck. Like, if we compare it to my pasty white shoulder, maybe it is a little bit dark, but to be honest, I think I can get away with this. I am going to contact BeautyBay about the pump, because that shouldn't be happening. So yeah, this foundation, I really, really do enjoy this. The coverage on it is gorgeous. I am struggling with my skin today, but you wouldn't be able to tell at all, apart from slight texture here. But I mean, a foundation isn't going to be covering texture, so I'm really not bothered about that. The coverage is great. The finish is great. I feel really, really confident in this. So I'm very happy about that. The concealer is actually a really nice color for me. I have it under my eyes today. Maybe slightly dark. Slightly dark. But I do definitely want to see this in conjunction with a foundation that I know matches me very, very well. Just because I do like a light concealer. It can work. It works really well. It can work really, really well as a spot concealer if I ever need that. It's really creamy. It's not making my eyes crinkle at all. I'm really happy about that. It lightened up this foundation. The coverage is great on this. Love that. This Trigwell powder, oh my god, make me up miss her. She bullied me into buying this, and I love it. I think it's really, really nice. I do prefer the side with the sponge over the side without the sponge. I can feel it's a little bit tackier on the brush side, and also I've got another slight line coming through on the brush side, whereas the sponge side I don't. So that's really nice. I would recommend this with a sponge. That's what Trigwell recommends as well. Some powders work good with a brush, some work well with a sponge. It just depends on the formula, but it seems so lightweight and I just can barely feel it. I can't feel it at all on my skin. Really would recommend this powder. That's gorgeous. The Mitchell Bronze Pod, I would say like update your shades because it was quite difficult. Overall though, I think it looks really, really nice. Again, would like to see it with a foundation I know matches me, but I think it's not far off, to be honest. I think it is a really nice bronzer shade for me, especially with this fluffy brush. I'm actually a little bit scared to use it with just a regular angled brush. My brushes are disgusting. I need to clean them, I know. Please ignore that. But I would be a little bit scared putting it on with a more precise brush just because it's very pigmented and it probably is a little bit dark for me. Let me find a bronzer that I know is like perfect for me. Okay, so this is my Fenty bronzer. You can tell it's a lot more warm toned and I don't know, shade-wise, to be honest, they're not far off. So I think this bronzer, this one, which one am I talking about? I think this bronzer is actually going to be really good for me even when I do have paler skin. Because, is it off though? I mean, compared to my chest, maybe? I don't know. This foundation's got me really thinking things through. This highlight, I love. I probably wouldn't wear it much as a highlight just for every day. It is a lot for every day. You're probably not going to be able to see, but you can definitely see that bluey pinky shift. I think it is gorgeous, and as an eyeshadow it is gorgeous as well. I love texture. I think texture is beautiful in an eyeshadow, but I feel like that texture does go away with blending. So if you're not a fan of texture, especially with highlight, I don't like texture with highlight at all. But on my skin, on my cheekbone, I have like, what is that in my hair? I have like mascara or something in my hair. That was nice. But yeah, on the cheekbone, if you really blend it out with a finger, it looks really smooth, which I mean, sign me up. I absolutely love. The eyeshadow I love as well. I can't wait to use all of these. I've only used this blue, this taupe, now Soul as well. I think it's gorgeous. I am going to be doing a shorts video comparing Soul and Lilac. Is it Lilac? Yeah, Lilac. Because they do look very similar in the pan. But having worn Soul today, I think it is going to be very, very different. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Very excited. As always, love the Pastel Roses. It's not even a discussion at this point. Everything that they come out with is banging. These lip products, I'm actually so excited about. I did not think that I would be this excited about tinted lip balms. Who am I? I think this shade Strawberry is going to be my least used shade. Maybe I could use it as some kind of cream blush, but I'm not big into super pink lip products. But then again, it is just tinted, so it's not going to be like pink, you know? The shade Cherry is going to be my winter fave. I already know. This is stunning. It looks very, very scary, but I'm just so excited for like autumn, winter. I'm always way too scared to wear lips like this actual color. So maybe just having a tint of something will actually really help me because I want to be that girl. I want to be that girl who does the super dark red lip. I think I'm just too pale. It just makes me look even paler. And then, of course, Coconut and Vanilla. We only use this as a cream blush, but the color is so nice. It is a little bit pinker than I would expect from this, but I'm very excited to wear that. We didn't use this NYX Flick Stick, but I did try it on in my haul video. It is exactly what I expected it to be. It is beautiful. I'm so excited to wear this on the regular. And then my ABH lipstick. This had me so scared, but wearing it now, it is very, very comfortable. This is probably the most dry that I would go with a lipstick, but having tried the actual matte bullet lipsticks, I was very, very, very scared about this, but this is like just right. I mean, I could go creamier. I could always go for a more creamy lip product, but this is like right on the bar of where I personally feel comfortable with a lipstick. So I'm really happy about that. I love this shade so much. It does look a bit pinker in swatches, but on the lips, it is a beautiful, beautiful brown, and that is what I was looking for. So this is it. This is my full face of first impressions. I'm very, very happy with everything. What was your favorite product in this video? If you did make it to the end, give me a blue heart emoji to match this beautiful eye look. And what is something that you have picked up recently that you are absolutely loving? Let me know down below. I'm always curious for new amazing makeup products. But with that being said, this is where I'm gonna love you and leave you today, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye!